Hello, my name is Aleksandar Glavas. I am co-founder and technical manager of SixthLP Ltd company and creator of RoadSonar application and services. In this video, I'm going to explain you some basic functionality of our RoadSonar client application. Supposing that you successfully installed RoadSonar application, let's start using it. As you can see, after starting application, you will be asked to synchronize your client application with the server data. That basically means downloading all relevant points of interest from the server to your device. Since such operation could require download of significant amount of data, we suggest here to switch to your Wi-Fi network. Of course, you can still do it via regular mobile network. All data is already fetched, so after synchronization, you can proceed to the main activity here. That's the place where the most of work is done. But of course we have better place for it, and before we hit the road jack, let's continue it from the better place to do it, and that's from the car. We'll start from there in the moment.
And we are in the car now. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, birds are singing, butterflies flying, and some long trip is just waiting for you. It's going to be comfortable and joyful one, or maybe full of obstacles, like police patrols that you don't know about, traffic jams, road constructions, traffic cameras, other speed traps, etc., etc. So, are you lucky enough, or are you going to use RoadSonar? Well, I would bet on the latter solution. So, let's start with the RoadSonar. Yeah, this is our RoadSonar. Well, in its, let's say, I think, best light. As you can see on the left corner, you can see icon blinking and different icons blinking, which means you are going to get notified, about the nearest points of interest to you. And yeah, it could be very important for you if you want, for example, to avoid some of them, or try to behave in the proper manner, of course. So those notifications are being pushed from the server if you didn't already add them to your device, and yeah, you are getting notified by sound notification and also icon blinking in kind of unobtrusive manner, in order to not to turn your focus away from drive. So right now you can start with recording your drive, in which case here is going to be by pressing, of course, record button in the action bar, and in that case you'll get video record with the most important information for you of your drive, like speed, position, date, time, etc., etc. All of these records are saved right here, so you can, for example, play some of them. Okay, yeah, and you can see how it looks, at least.
You can also share your video using long press upon selected record. Just like that. So please just select your favorite social network for this purpose. For example, YouTube. Type something there and upload will start.
And you can go back. Here you can also switch our two views, for example, between camera view and the map view. Map view contains your position, it's here this blue point, and points of interest located on your map. So at our location we have 4 points of interest, as you can just see, of course. This is just for testing purposes, but you can see application still behaves pretty well, even in stressful conditions. So points of interest could be added in 3 different ways. One of them is just pressing this intention button in the action bar, and you can choose one of these 4 points of interest. Also, you can, beside that, you can also add it by long press and long tap as you can see. This is because, for example, user during his drive, he probably or she probably doesn't want to turn too much attention on this screen. He just wants, to do something and send and put points of interest. It's easily whenever you put long press, you just get notified of this big menu with big options, so it's quite easily to select one of them. So let's add traffic jam. As you can see, with adding, say, point of interest, this point of interest is added by two, let's say, or clicks, one long click and one short click. Also, a user is given a period of 5 seconds to cancel this point of interest, otherwise it's going to be added automatically. Also, there's even a quicker way and faster way to add point of interest, and that's by doing double tap. So, as you can see now, there is only one option and only one action. This is actually option of adding police patrol. So where this magic comes from, yeah, we'll come to that point soon enough. Besides those four action bar actions, you also have sync data and preferences. Sync data is here to synchronize data between your device and server manually. Yeah, data is being pushed from the server using Google notification service, and this works quite fast and quite well. Notifications, if your device is online, are being pushed to your device within a couple of seconds. So it's a really kind of live feedback, between devices. Also, those data is being also pulled by the client when the client is connecting to the network and when you are adding new point of interest, for example. This is just kind of a fallback. Let's go to preferences too. On the preferences, you can customize a lot of behavior of our application. So, for example, you can change video quality. It just goes to the wide range between high and low, where high is the really highest possible video quality regarding device limitations, and low is of course lowest. Good and average kind of VGA, and maybe even lower video quality here, but video quality also compromises. It's kind of compromise between quality of the video and memory footprint of your record. Beside that, when we are also mentioning memory footprints, we also have here old video files reminder. What does it mean? Well, it means that from time to time, you could run into issue with the memory, and this option is here just to remind our users that he or she has old video files recorded on the device. So this reminder reminds you each time, that you have maybe files older than a week, 2 weeks, month, depending upon your choice here, or even never. In that case, kind of dialog is being displayed to the user with option to delete all those older video files manually from here. I mean, selecting that option from dialog or cancel it. Mute audio, that's option. Sometimes maybe you can run into issue with kind of conversation saved during record, so you can actually mute your audio on your video records by choosing this option. Map type, you can choose you can choose among 4 map types: normal, hybrid, satellite, and terrain. Quick action, there's that magic that I already mentioned, and this is about to define which kind of point of interest is going to be saved on double-clicking camera view. I chose police patrol here because for me at least it's the most critical one. Dim screen, you can define when your screen will be dimmed after 50 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes. It's here primarily just to prevent battery drain, or at least to decrease battery drain here. And synchronize data, the way how data is being synchronized only when your device is connected via Wi-Fi to internet, or via mobile network, or Wi-Fi, or never. And one more thing, yeah, I already show you here open files, but of course they could be also customized. For example, you can select them, and you can select all of them, or none of them, or select just one of them, and you can delete it. Are you sure that you permanently want to delete selected records? Yeah, bye bye. So this is less or more about technical stuff of our application. Of course, it's still in the beta version. A lot of new features are coming on. We are planning also GPS navigation and so on, but yeah, let's start from somewhere, and I think this is a quite decent start. So we're going to continue with showing you some concrete road trip. Now, see you there. So now we are just driving. We're just going a little bit up and down. Favorite place. Our favorite city is here. As you can see, here comes different notifications depending upon the proximity of different points of interest. Now we are going to meet two cameras in Belgrade, so you can see how it works actually. The next camera is approximately about a couple of hundreds meters in this direction. Okay, it's about 500 or 600 meters, so in the next several seconds I expect that we are going to receive notification about the proximity of that camera. That speed trap camera, and yeah, as you can see here, you can see this camera in the camera icon, camera notification on the left side of your screen. So yeah, that's enough for me to know that I have to be careful. This Macedonia. Does he know about camera? Considering the speed he's driving with, I don't think so. Okay, we are just going to slow down here. I don't want to get any kind of police notification. Okay, we passed camera, and now we have the second notification, which tells us that there somewhere we have some kind of traffic jams. Okay, but yeah, we passed traffic jams soon, and we are just expecting to get second camera notification here. Yeah, there's silence before the storm, and okay, it's going to get camera. Okay, yeah, we have the next camera. Next, yeah, Belgrade. There's a city full of cameras. So I'm going to get the camera. We are just going to wait. You know, maybe you can see, maybe you cannot see, but the camera is right in front of you. And in the next 5 to 10 seconds, this camera notification should disappear here. Yeah, it disappeared already, and we have second
specification, then that's related to the road constructions in next direction. And it also disappeared, which is great one. Now let's hope we are going to have some peaceful trip back to home. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, camera is here. I almost forgot it. But fortunately, I have RoadSonar, which reminds me of a camera here. Thank you, my RoadSonar. Thank you. So, I hope you really like what you can see here. Okay, and the parking place is waiting for us. Good. But we are going to park here. Okay. Great. Well, so let's go back once more. What you can see here you can find us, our position, and in this map view you can see actually all these points on the way that we actually passed right now. If you go back, what you can see here is the camera view on the top. As you can see, as you would see in our record, you can see right there all of this basic information that you can play, and your video with all this information you can share, with your friends on some social network and so on, like Facebook, YouTube, Google Plus, and so on. Here you have saved all of these drives actually. Maybe some of them you can see here. Let's start over. While Ned is playing, you can see here all this important information. It could be played at maybe any other. Maybe I'm just drawing a little bit too fast, but I'm just enjoying fast drawing. Probably I'm not the only one, so you can share it with all of your friends and so on. And when you're just enough for your watching your videos that you saved, you can just go back. You can still, for example, announce that there is some kind of police patrol, for example, camera or something like that. If you choose camera, you are asked to save that camera, but you don't want. You can press cancel. Otherwise, it would be saved automatically. Traffic jam. You can see OK 4, 3, 2. And if you don't choose cancel, this point will be just saved. Okay, let's try with road construction. So with one click you can actually, or eventually 2 clicks, you can actually save your voice without moving focus away from the drive. Once more, you can seek data, you can set up your application as I already saw you, and once this application just served its purpose, you can just navigate away from there. With 2 clicks and 2 backs, application is just shut down, and of course ready for your next use. So less or more, this is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you.